Hi everyone, this is a quick demo of a tool that I have built to solve marketing for myself at first. So I have a small SaaS called teacheropi.com, which is an edtech platform, right? And I have found a lot of users talking about education on Reddit. So I thought I need to target Reddit, but the problem is that it's impossible for me to find all the relevant subreddits or all the relevant posts that are happening daily and say reply to 200-300 people per day. So for that I built a tool myself, which works flawlessly. I have not been banned from Reddit. uh, my karma is increasing. I'm getting a lot of upvotes, and within 4 days I was able to get more than 130 users signed up onto my website by just searching for my brand name due to all these Reddit posts. So I'll show you around the dashboard how it works. First of all, what you have to do is uh, enter your variables required to run this app, and these are fairly simple, very easy. You can find help icons way to get this. So first, what you have to do is you have to create a Reddit script, a Reddit app or script, which you can go create by going onto this page if you're already logged into your Reddit account. Once you do that, while creating the script, you have to ensure that you mention this URL as the redirect URI to Reddit. Once you do that, Reddit will provide you with a client ID and a client secret, which you can save here. And rest assured, when you run ReplyDaddy, it always runs on your local host. So all these variable values are always stored in your own system. These are not shared with anyone else, right? You can paste your client ID, client secret, Reddit username, Reddit password. These are required because this bot will reply on your behalf on Reddit, right? And then you have to add a Reddit user agent. Reddit user agent is nothing, it's just a string that is generated based on your app name. This is the app name that you will create on Reddit. The version by default it will be 1.0, and then space forward slash u and your Reddit username. That's all. And then obviously you need to add your Anthropic API key, because currently this system uses Anthropic to analyze relevancy of a post and then generate replies and post them, right? Now once you've added your variables, then you have to come and set up prompts for yourself. So there are two prompts. One is the first is the analysis prompt. What this prompt does is this will read the post or comment on Reddit and then analyze it in your context. So right now, if you see, I've added context for my platform. That my platform is a edtech platform. So analyze this post. If uh, 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 if you find it relevant for edtech, then give it a score above. Give it a score between 1 to 7, right? And this score can also be configured. I'll come to that, right? So AI will start analyzing posts and assign them a relevancy score, right? If you see this variable text, right, this needs to always be included in the prompt. You can't delete it as well. If you try to delete it, you'll see a warning that text variable is required, because this text variable will contain the context of the Reddit post the AI has to analyze. Now the second prompt is reply generation. This is setting up the tone of your reply, information that needs to be in your reply. So I've added a certain way that reply in a format which is more relevant to Gen Z people. Make spelling mistakes, make grammatical errors. Never mention my website link directly, because once you start mentioning your website links on Reddit, the your chances of getting banned start increasing more and more, which is not a good practice. If you mention your brand name and your post is relevant, people will search for your brand name and come to your website and sign up. Right? Again, here there's a variable original content which will contain the Reddit post or comment for which a reply has to be generated. So don't worry, even if you accidentally edit this or do a backslash or something, you'll see a warning and not you'll not be able to save changes, as this variable is required in this prompt to be saved. Right. Then you have model settings. What Anthropic model to use? Maximum tokens. Fairly simple. Then you have your config. This is where most of the magic happens, right? You can configure all the subreddits that you want to target. If you don't have a list of subreddits, that is also fine. You can by default target by keywords as well, right? You can define your keywords. You can add keywords. So if you see, I have already added a lot of keywords which are relevant to edtech, right? And then there is banned subreddits. So this banned subreddit works in two ways. One is by default you can add subreddits where you never want to comment because those subreddits are strict or you have already have been banned there, right? Second is when the bot is running and it replies to a comment or a post in that subreddit, and Reddit does not allow that to happen, right? Or it will automatically move as my account is banned from learn programming, so my bot will never analyze or reply to learn programming subreddits by default, right? Then there are bot settings. In settings you can see how many scans to do in a single run. This is a delay, how much time delay should be there between each reply that you're posting to a user. This is the analysis threshold. If the AI says your relevancy score of the post is higher than 70%, then it will reply. You can configure this to be lower, but I would suggest to keep it between zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.8 to ensure maximum relevancy. And this is maximum daily replies. You can configure it up to 350 replies per day. And except that there is user cooldown. So this is basically for a particular reason. What happens is Reddit users have a habit of making the same post across multiple subreddits, right? So you don't want to get into a picture uh, wherein you are replying to the same user multiple times. So this system automatically manages that. If there are multiple posts by the same user, your bot will only reply once to one post, not multiple times. And there's a cooldown period of 2 hours. If after 2 hours it finds a new post, then it might reply. You can again change this cooldown hours as per your settings. Yeah. Now coming to the part where you run the bot, right? So you can simply click on run bot. There are two modes. One is keyword search within subreddits. This will search for keywords in the subreddits that you have already defined. Or one is a global search, which will search for keywords across Reddit, right? So you can choose any mode and you can run the bot. As soon as you run the bot, it starts analyzing. Before running the bot, you can even run a test which will test that all your variables that you have added are working perfectly, right? Then you have a monitoring system where you can monitor the logs of what is happening if you want to monitor, and additionally the same logs in depth are available in your logs, right? Coming to the main part. So now if you see, you'll have posts with their specific score of analysis, and once they're analyzed, you will see in your reply section that what the AI has responded on your behalf to a particular user. If you want to view the post, actually you can click on this post. You will be able to go to Reddit and see the actual post and comment. So for example, this was an original post. Someone posted, what should I do next? They did HTML CSS web design and they feel kind of stuck, uh, and they want to learn JS, and uh, what is the process, what how to do things further, right? And if you see the bot reply, it feels fairly simple and fairly non AI generated, and that's all because of the prompt. So you can take my base prompt as an example prompt and edit it further into your context, or you can have your own prompt as well, right? So this bot will keep running as long as it finds keywords, uh, and as long as it finds relevant topics. And currently I've been running this bot for almost a week, and I haven't been banned from Reddit. My Reddit karma has increased from 16 to 55. uh, and to make things easier, in the next version of ReplyDaddy, I'm adding few functionalities which will be API based web searches and deep research to automatically find relevant subreddits about your tool and topic, find relevant keywords, and you will be able to run multiple Reddit accounts at once. So say you have 3 4 Reddit accounts and you want to run the bot across all the accounts at the same time to increase the total number of comments and posts that you're doing. You would be able to do that, right? So this is a basic demo of ReplyDaddy, and this will always work on your local host. This is not a hosted version, because hosted version has a lot of problems where accounts can get banned, a server IP can get banned, and you don't have a lot of control, right? So that's all about about ReplyDaddy. So this is the first version, and hopefully, once this works for a lot of other users, I personally will be adding more and more functionalities to make it easier and faster, and add more possible spam protections if I run into some use cases, or any of my user runs into any kind of use cases like that. Thank you.